So, hey, how's it going? I'm Brandon.
It's Trajan.
And
apparently he's not recording on the other mic.
I'm not yet. No, so I'm waiting. Because we're going to do it separately.
Where's this going on?
Oh, YouTube.
Oh, yeah, YouTube.
Because we have a YouTube channel. We've had a YouTube channel for a while. We just haven't done, like, videos.
We haven't ever posted anything on our YouTube channel.
With
That's what he actually means.
No, we have. We have, like, all the audios on there.
All right.
Every episode.
All right, 4 people out there.
Yeah, really, though. 7 people.
Maybe. Hopefully somebody's seeing this.
Yeah, me too.
So what do you want to talk about?
Okay. Yeah, so today...
He has a old handy dandy notebook in his hand.
Alright. Starting out. I thought Spider-Man.
Alright.
You have
so
a thing.
So this argument, what I'm saying, we're like, I think Spider-Man animated is better than like the reality version of Spider-Man, like the movies and stuff. Where I think comic books or animated TV shows, specials, anything animated, like movies, video games, I think he's just better in. You can do more with Spider-Man, anime style, and just fun-wise, like talking to the camera and all that other stuff. And he says the movies are better.
I think that adds a level of depth that anime movies just can't get to.
Like what?
Like those intense scenes in like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1.
Well, like the thing with Doc Ock.
Yeah, the Doc Ock scene.
I'll counteract that with how you play the new Spider-Man game.
That
storyline when they have that last scene when he leaves Doc Ock, spoiler, or like just to leave him be, and he's like, why do you like Doc Ock's like, why do you hate me? He said, I don't hate you. I've always loved you and respect your mind, but now you're more than something like that. It was just really intense, and it was better than the movie in Spider-Man 2, in my opinion. And the whole relationship they're building with Doctor what's his name?
Osborn?
Yeah, Osborn in the video game is pretty good, but I think the first one you have it that William Dafoe did get like a pretty good Green Goblin. Like you can't even lie, that's probably one like top underrated villain performance in like movies in general.
Yeah.
But I could just say like all the animated stuff, like the animated series in the 90s was phenomenal. It really put Venom on the map and Carnage, that whole storyline. Plus like we finally got to see like an older version of Spider-Man and it worked. So people wanted to see more of that. And it gives you like the later stuff, like the movies in the early 2000s that gave you that. And then like I just think it's better. Like we have better animated shows. You can see the villains. Like it's just better animated.
Yeah, but Homecoming.
That's all.
Phenomenal film.
Spider-Man
1 and 2.
No, like I like the movies and the comics, but I'm just saying like Tom Holland is great. But then like I can just say like the Ultimate Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man, all those TV shows had like a teenage Spider-Man. It was pretty good. The way he talked to the camera and everything, that was pretty good. It was
pretty perfect, yeah. I love Spectacular Spider-Man. That's one of my favorite animated shows ever.
Exactly. Like you can't argue. And it only had 2 seasons. That's what's even crazy about it.
They blew it away in 2 seasons.
Like you literally like reached the anticipation date. Like Spider-Man can wear like any age. Honestly, like we haven't got to the point we can have like a Spider-Man where he retires. Like he's like 40 years old. Like we haven't even got to that point yet. But we see him when he's 30s or 20s.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, like he's kind of like
it's
30ish, 40ish, getting like pretty up there in age.
I really like that.
That's what I'm saying. The animated version can do that because like you don't have to like out here and like try to find somebody that's in like in the in like acting that you have to find somebody. It's like nah, it's like animated. Get a voice actor, do whatever you want, and it will work. It just works. Mm-hmm. Like you can do Lego Spider-Man, that can work. I'm pretty sure I think they said they do something like that. Like it's supposed to be like another anime movie also. But this one, Into the Spider-Verse, come out this Christmas is gonna be phenomenal. So chew on that.
All right, man. Jeez. I mean, I'm going to see it, of course.
Do you want me to destroy yours?
Yeah, but
destroy your argument.
No, but I'm going to see the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 3 was horrible.
Oh, it really wasn't.
Spider-Man 3 wasn't bad.
It had problems.
It was
but
overly crowded, and most of the
was.
people were not fleshed out.
I think Venom was pretty fleshed out.
Sandman. Let's talk about Sandman.
Venom was okay. He was an okay
how
villain.
Bad Sandman
he was an okay villain.
The animation was not like the CGI stuff was not right for that character. If they knew it was gonna be that bad, they could just cut him out. Honestly.
Yeah, but it was the 2000s.
Still, they didn't have to have Sandman in it. They just shoot horny like we didn't have to know that Uncle Ben that was the guy who killed Uncle Ben. Like I guess it was clarification for Spider-Man, but like
I think it worked.
It wasn't necessary.
I think it worked.
Or if anything, they could have just had the Sandman in the movie. They didn't have to have Venom. They didn't even have to shoehorn Venom in. Like they really wanted to do Venom, but it was like I was okay if they just had Sandman
and they had Hobgoblin
and they brought Venom just later, and Hobgoblin later. Like They could have did that way later. It could have been just a Sandman movie. Sandman's storyline was pretty tight knit and was actually worked with Spider-Man as a character, and that would actually helped him grow. And everything else, like the Venom stuff, it was like that was really a random thing.
No, but I liked how the Sandman thing pushed him to be Venom. Like it pushed him to embrace Venom.
Who?
Spider-Man. Like
no, that's not how that works.
That is why he ended up taking the black suit. Like that's why he got like all.
No, it was because like Eddie Brock. It was because like that happened, and then he got on Spider-Man. That was the only reason that happened.
But no.
Yes.
No,
but
I'm
like,
saying
they
like,
got on him. He's like,
no, I know, but like
he was like a douchebag and did the whole.
Yeah, he embraced it because of the Sandman.
This was horrible.
Thing.
This.
I know.
That thing,
but
is the worst thing alive. This.
It's not even that.
It's horrible.
It's really not that bad.
This is bad. That whole thing, that whole situation was horrible.
It's not that bad.
It was like 20 minutes of just nonsense. Of nonsense.
Okay, I could have left that part.
And then Venom. Let's talk about Venom in this new movie, Venom, that has like lukewarm reviews.
Okay, but still,
we haven't seen it yet, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. But like, it's just like heard it's a terrible script and everything, and it seems like it's just like
but it's
the same old. They
Riz
say he didn't even do that
good.
good in the movie.
Really?
Like, they say like he was just like all right, but it was like it was not necessary for him to ever become right. The only thing he wanted to do was become like he's like a Elon Musk of this universe. It's like a little bit more of like a douchebag, and then it's like he thinks that symbiote works as like a suit, like an armor, like you can just control it. So he just tests it on people, and then like it doesn't work. So like he just says fuck it and put it on himself. That's literally his story arc.
Well, don't spoil the whole fucking movie.
That's not spoiling anything. That's just literally his arc. That's it.
Spoiling the movie anyway.
That's a sad arc. That's just a sad arc.
Anyway,
they said the writing was just that bad because they rushed it. I would have been okay if it came out 2020, like 2020, and it was like a pretty good script, like. But they rushed it for like a year. They tried to like at least like 6 months and released it within a year. That is insane. That's not even necessary. We really want Venom, but it's like you have to rush the whole entire movie.
I don't think it was.
It's been it really like they said last October. Next October we're gonna have Venom. They started shooting like in January or like Decemberish. That's not that long of a time frame. They finished wrapping up like at the beginning of the summer.
But I think it works as an anti-hero film.
We haven't seen it.
I know,
yet.
but I'm pretty sure it's gonna work.
I feel like you're gonna like we're gonna have this review and I'm gonna be like this. I'm like, this movie was actually pretty good. You're like, nah, it's not that good. I'm like, I got you. This movie wasn't that good. And then you're gonna be like,
shit.
Cause you're not gonna like the movie. I know you're not gonna like the movie.
I don't know about
For your sake of argument, you're disagreeing that it's gonna be a good movie. But you know deep down inside it's gonna be an alright movie. They have a makeout scene with Venom and it's it's weird.
What?
You've seen the review.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a thing that was in a movie. That Venom and them had an actual breakup with actual sad music in the movie, and then like Venom got possessed the dog that possessed the girl that he liked for Venom to like make out with Eddie Brock to get back inside of Venom, and they made up, and now they're like a perfect unit now, and they say we. That's how that happened, and that's an arc in the movie.
Well, that's really stupid.
It's a great movie, right?
Okay. But
that's a bad.
Homecoming has one of the best villains I've ever seen.
I can't argue against Homecoming. Homecoming is like my top 5 favorite Marvel movie. Like,
it's really good. Like,
I can't argue. It
just
really
works.
It works.
Like I'm not saying that
like
they
honestly,
knock everything out of the park.
Like they can probably work with it. Like they didn't have the shoe on the Mary Jane thing. It could have been her name. Could have just been Michelle. I've been okay with that. Like they didn't really have to like shoe on. Like I know what they were doing. I understand it for like just sakes first. Like we just like they just did it just to do it. But like. I've been okay if they had like a whole nother character that he fall in love with and just been like, we don't have to have Mary Jane until like later. You know what I mean?
I liked it. I think it was good that they did that.
But she didn't have to be Mary Jane though. Like
I'm not getting.
I'm not saying she had to be white. Like I didn't care if she was black or white. I'm just saying like they just like they talked up the whole time like Michelle blah blah blah. And literally like the last 2 minutes of the movie, I just go by MJ. What? That shit was like out of nowhere. It was like, all right, you didn't have to do that shit. I feel like next movie she's gonna be all like, get up and pretty now and be like the real Mary Jane and shit. I'm gonna be like, that's some bullshit.
That was really
like it's gonna be like summer break and they're gonna come back and go to like a field trip and it's like this. Where's MJ or Michelle at? And it's like over there and she come on the bus like in slow mo or some shit. And she's gonna look high or some shit. I'm like, that's some bullshit. Like that's just gonna happen. That's why I was thinking like, why she just can't be Michelle and just be dirty Michelle? That's cool and have like slick one-liners and shit like that. And probably like, cause she was actually a character in comic books. But no, she's gonna be MJ now and be all pretty and shit and want to be a singer and opera plays and shit like that. And they're gonna grow up and break up and get back together and break up and get back together.
I don't know what's
going to. What are you gonna do? The next movie they're gonna have Gwen Stacy come.
I really do want Gwen Stacy.
I do want to see what they're gonna do with Gwen Stacy. Like Gwen Stacy is like a Hispanic girl. Her name is like Gwastani or some shit like that, but she goes by Gwen or some shit. Like it's gonna be some stupid shit. How would you feel about that?
What did you say?
Would you care about that?
Glistani?
Would you care about that?
I
Would
can't
you be
let
mad?
go of that shit.
Would you be mad?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Would you want her to be white with the blonde hair?
I don't care what she looks like.
Yeah, the character you see that white blonde hair, you're like, oh yeah, that's Gwen. You just know it. Same thing with Mary Jane, like white with red hair. You just know that's Mary Jane. Not saying that's a thing. I'm not saying it has to be that thing. I'm just saying like when you see it, you know like you don't have to comprehend. You have to be like, who the fuck is that? Like you wondering and shit. Like, oh, her name is Michelle. No, she's MJ. Well, bitch, why she just can't be Michelle? Like, why had to change? Like I had like shoehorn like MJ can be black. Like I'm cool with that, but it's like that's not what you set her character up to be. Like if you're gonna be like MJ, like this is how the same character versus MJ, and just don't tell her name. Like just be like I just go by M or some shit like that. Like some stupid shit. Like it could be like Mary. I don't like being called Mary, so just call me MJ. Like that could have been shown at the beginning of the movie or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. But
It would just feel like it was really shoehorned. That's why I just don't like it about like if it was just set up at the beginning that she was Mary Jane, I'd been like, all right, that makes sense. Like you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you just can't like literally like you know it was like literally like the last 2 minutes of the movie and he just said like, oh, I just go by MJ. What? You've known her. You've known that. You've seen this person throughout school for like probably like a year or two. It's like sophomore year, so you probably seen her around for 2 years. And you talking about like now you like finally talk to her because y'all been in the same club that y'all mentioned. That club shit, the academic shit. They've been in for like 2 years, and now she's being like, I go by MJ. We've known you as Michelle the entire 2 years. Is that not crazy though?
I'm not getting into this either.
That sounds insane. You gotta argue this. Like you gotta like tell me why it makes sense.
Because people change their names sometimes. They go by different things. I'm just saying.
Just all on a dime like that.
I've done it before.
You've never been like, you know what?
I go by Brent now.
My name's Table.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little extreme.
Exactly.
That's different.
Michelle. That's your whole name, Michelle. All right. What's your last name? Like, what's her last name now? If it's not even close to Jane, it's like something like Jennifer or some shit like that. I'll be like, all right, y'all just saying shit now at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Michelle's my middle name. Like, my Mary Michelle Jane. That sounds stupid. It just sounds stupid.
I don't think it does.
Huh?
I don't think it does.
You just want it to work. Because
It does work.
But it does, but it doesn't. It's just that one thing. It's just that one thing. Like,
Man, no.
it's the one MJ thing. It's like the whole time I was cool with that character. Oh, this character's kind of cool. Like she's like slick one-liners, knows some shit, doesn't know too much, not too much of like a nuisance on comedy. Just gives it the right amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then like now I feel like they're gonna have to shoehorn a whole another storyline. Like the next movie,
They don't have to shoehorn anything in.
I could put money on that she's gonna come on the bus or some shit like that, and she's gonna be like a new person over summer or some shit. You know it's true.
I really don't want them to do that.
But can you not agree on it though? Cause you know it's true.
I don't think.
You want to bet on camera?
I'm
bet.
not betting on
Come
that.
on.
I'm not betting on shit. Piece of shit.
Cause you know it's true.
Trying to get me to fucking
Believe.
Go that way.
Believe in something that's real.
fuck off.
So I'll win. Fight. And have like the victory noise in the background. We're gonna have like applause.
Well, don't say it, because it's just gonna be applause. All right.
Not even have like a whole different sound, like loud claps or some shit. It's like, pow, pow. I like some wild shit. Comment what he does when he does it. But
For who? Who is it for? Who is that shit for? It's for them.
Exactly.
It's not for us. Fucking know. We know what's gonna happen. That's so fucking weird. Oh shit. All right.
Oh man, comedy.
So, Maniac.
Oh, we just like.
Oh yeah.
forced
That's called a
movement.
transition.
That was just no condom.
It's
just
called a
raw.
hard transition.
You just like turn over, like,
Real.
like put your hands on the table.
Oh shit! All right, man.
We got really graphic, but Maniac.
So like, what do you think about Maniac? Like you,
I didn't finish it. I got
You
like
were one
an
episode
episode and
away.
a half. No, episode 9.
really?
It's a
Finish
good
the fucking
show.
episode.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter
For who?
for the context of talking about it.
Just talk about the show. It's a
All right,
good
fine.
show. Like,
Can I spoil it for you?
yeah, sure.
All right.
I don't care.
I just want to make sure. That's all I care about. I want to be talking about all of
I
it.
promise you, I'll spoil like Insecure for you.
I know you will. Fucking piece of shit. God damn it.
It's what you want to do. You want to either spoil it for me, or do you want me to spoil Insecure for you? Like, or you just don't say nothing at all. That's a spoiler.
I'll
We just
spoil
like,
it.
why don't you just? Oh, how about this? Let's do a pre-review. Like, let's just do like a non-spoiler, and then we'll do like a full analysis in next episode.
Fine.
So just give me your rating, what you thought about the show, the high points and low points, without spoiling anything.
Okay.
Go.
So, my rating is a
Out of
9.5.
We just do TV shows out of 5.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Out of 5.
So a 5 out of 5?
Yeah.
But you just said 9, so wouldn't it be like a 4.5?
I said 9.5. Well, I don't want to do 0.5. We're only doing a 5 scale system.
So you just giving it a perfect score, either from when you just said it a 9.5?
If we're doing a 5 scale, yeah, it's a perfect score.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does.
It doesn't at all.
It does.
It doesn't.
Because it would be like 4.75. That's half of 9.5. I don't want to
do. Say that then.
I'm not doing 4.75.
You went from like a good show to like a perfect show, like it immediately.
Once you get past the 0.5, it's like fuck it. You might as well just give a full score now
because you're not perfect.
It's
a good show, but it's like it's not perfect.
It just resonated with you really well.
It's a 4.5 show for me. Since you want to fucking give it a 5.
I'm giving it a 5, man.
It's a great show. Like I think like it's shot beautifully. Like I love shows that shot like this.
Yeah.
It's a really like confusing show on purpose.
Yeah.
But it's like it got kind of confusing to me to the point where like I was like kind of tired of being so confusing. Like I wanted some answers to be said. Like they weren't answering anything. It was just like shit was just happening. Like they'll give you like some exposition between like them being in the thing and out of the world. Like they'll give you exposition between like the guy and a girl that's outside.
The doctors.
Yeah. That's when they give you exposition. I'm like, all right, this makes sense. But then like they go back in for like an episode or two, and you like, this is just happening. Like shit just happening. Like it's like I like it because like there's so many shows within that show that I will actually want to watch. Like,
which is your favorite? Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about which is your favorite like mini world.
Spoiling it. This is a little bit of spoilers. This is like kind of big spoilers, but spoilers.
Well, we could just say like what generally is the world, like the fantasy world.
I like the one when they were like a couple.
The 80s one.
Yeah, when they were a couple and they went to that coat place.
Yeah.
It was just because those characters that they were with was just like it was just a good character combination with all those people. It was funny. Insane. It was hilarious. And I also like the when he was like an undercover cop or whatever.
Yeah. You're not spoiling it. That's spoiling something.
How is that spoiling? It's still a world. There's no way you can explain that world.
Just say the one where he's in the city.
What? He was in the city in both
in the
of
90s.
those.
It's the 90s, like city in the 90s.
Is it the 90s? It felt like it was like the 70s because of like the mafia or whatever.
Shit, you're right. Could have been 70s.
That's what I'm saying. That's like 70s. Yeah, cause like cops were like kind of like
no, but that dreads thing wasn't a thing until the 90s. Like white boys having dreads.
I swear it was 90s. It might be like early 2000s. I don't fucking know. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't even have an age thing.
You're right.
Honestly,
not a big deal.
But yeah,
that was really good.
I can't even explain why I like it because of spoilers.
It just worked really well.
Just the way that last scene from like The Departed. That's not spoilers. That shit was. That shit was
perfection.
That shit. I was not expecting Netflix to ever do some shit like that. That shit was great.
Good job, Netflix. Good job, Kerry Joji Fukunaga.
I was never really a fan of him.
You didn't like this kind of directing.
Which one?
His True Detective for directing the first season.
He did.
Yeah.
I thought Nicola was.
No, he was the writer.
He directed. He directed most of those too.
No, he wrote it.
I don't remember him directing any of that.
He didn't direct all of it. They had a lot of cycling out, but like.
I mean, I don't remember. Like that's why I'm a big thing. I'm talking about like movie wise. He hasn't had that many good movies in my opinion.
What is he did? It.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I don't think he's done anything else, has he?
He does like a lot of foreign films and stuff.
Oh, we should watch some of those sometime.
No. Well, I kind of want to see what he gonna do with James Bond, but that's gonna be kind of wild.
Is he the one that's gonna be directing James Bond?
Yeah, he was announced to do James Bond. Like the 25th anniversary.
Well, I guess I'm watching that then.
I am. That shit's gonna be crazy.
I didn't know I was watching that, but I am.
It's an anniversary one too, and they still don't know if he Dan Craig kind of signed on, but like they still don't know. Like,
can they just have Luther? That's all I want.
Who?
I just want Idris Elba.
Nah, Idris Elba said he doesn't want to do it though. I would be okay with Benedict Cumberbatch. Not Benedict Cumberbatch. That'd be kind of cool, but like not. I mean, what's that guy who played Loki?
Tom Hiddleston.
He was in the running.
That's a stealth man.
He was in the running for a while. That was gross. He was in the running for a while. I can't think of some other people I want to see. Who's some other British people? Well, all of them. I swear, like he's not a British person. I swear, all the people that's played him has been like American.
No, they're Irish.
Irish. Dan Craig is English.
They're Irish.
No, all of them motherfuckers is
Sean
like
Connery's Irish. Scottish. Sean Connery's Scottish.
I don't think any of them matter. If that's the thing, then like one is an Englishman and one is a Scottish man, and like you can have an American.
I feel like, but we already have an American James Bond.
Honestly, it's literally James Bond is literally
Whoever.
yeah. It's just not even a name.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
We haven't established that yet, but we associate.
It's basically supposed to be a handoff of
it's like common knowledge at this point. Well, you think these motherfuckers are the same people? No.
But anyways, Maniac. Good show. My favorite character. Yeah.
I mean, it's the main two characters.
Yeah, Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
I know, but I think Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill
resonated more.
I think it's just because like we haven't seen Jonah Hill. Like this is probably like his first thing he's done in like probably like 3-4 years.
And it's cool that he's like he's acting and he's directing now.
When did War Dogs come out? Or whatever. That was like 3 years ago, right? Because he was like extremely fat. And he got like, extremely skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he hasn't acted or anything for like probably 3 years, and he has this directed movie Mid-90s coming out this year, which I think is gonna be amazing. That's gonna be like a sleeper hit of the year. Like I think hopefully he gets nominated for like best original script and probably best maybe best picture. I don't know if it's gonna get best picture. Maybe something like that. It's maybe like at least an original script. You know.
Jonah Hill is back.
I think I've always liked Jonah Hill in anything, but I really like his serious more than his comedy sometimes.
It's just like
except
when he does
that. Superbad was pretty good. Superbad was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a classic.
And 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street are really sleeper hits. Like those are cult classics. Those are that's like our age group cult classics. Like those are basically what it is. Like it is what it is. Like anybody can love that movie. But
Emma Stone, how did she do?
I think she did pretty good. I think like Emma Stone always like does pretty much the same not the same performance, but like she always gives like a pretty solid performance. Like she's really good at voice acting and then like also like just she does like a really good at doing emotions, like emotional stuff. Like you can kind of see it in her face, like when she like crying or like laughing.
She's great at reacting. Yeah,
but I think it was pretty good because like not to spoil, but Jonah Hill is like a sociopath, or he has schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't like have really emotions as much. He does like some kind of creative stuff, but his emotions are pretty like mundane the entire time.
Yeah,
which I think is pretty good. But it's like I give it a 4.5. I still gotta finish the show, but
as of right now, it's 4.5.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show. He swears some shit is gonna happen. It's gonna change my mind in the last episode.
I think it wraps up really well.
Closed out show. Because it's a limited series, and I like to like just put my all into a limited series. Like it's just like if I watch it again, I'll probably just watch it again. Like
watched it 3 times, man.
You watched the show 3 times.
Why? I just really like it. I like that. It's like
but you can't watch Shameless or catch up with Insecure. Fuck you, sack of shit. You watching the show 3 times, and you can't catch up to like 2 more seasons of one show that has 3 seasons. That is sad.
All right, man.
That is sad though.
All right, damn.
Come on, man. You watched 10 hours. No, you watched 20 hours of one show. Well, 30 hours of one show.
10 hours show. Oh, it's 10 episodes. Yeah.
And you can't fucking watch what? Not even half of that. Well, more, yeah, like not even half of it. It's like maybe 3-4 hours.
It's like, a lot of hours.
Fuck you, bro. You piece of shit.
It's a lot of hours.
Who devotes herself to watch a show 3 times? That's insane.
I just really love it.
But you can't watch the other shows that's great.
I'm gonna watch them at a time.
What?
That's a bad excuse now.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the most bullshit thing ever.
Exactly. I don't have any time. What do you mean you don't have any time? These are actually critically acclaimed shows.
I know, I like them.
You fucking
just haven't caught up yet.
On to the next topic. Trailers.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? We have. I made Brandon sit down and watch them like an hour ago.
Watched so many trailers. They were all like really
phenomenal trailers.
Except for like
which trailers were there? We didn't watch the Daredevil season 3 trailer. I didn't get to see it.
We'll skip it. It's a good trailer though.
Aquaman trailer, the extended cut, they was like 5 minutes.
5-minute fucking. First of all, 5-minute trailer. What the fuck is that about? James Wan? I don't know. It may not have been James Wan because they have different departments for trailers.
I don't know. I think he probably signed off on it, but like I think it was phenomenal. Like honestly, like I thought it was gonna be like, oh man, it's gonna give like the entire greatest parts of the movie, but I'm still like intrigued, and like everything I saw was like amazing. Like,
and there's still a lot we don't know.
Like exactly, and it was like the shots and the fighting sequences was just great. I think I'm still like hyped. If this movie does good, then I've got faith back in DC. But if this movie is like a 7 or 6, I don't know.
What about Twilight Zone trailer?
What'd you think about it?
Man, that shit got me. That was like pretty cool.
How did you get? You didn't even see shit.
It's just really cool to hear Jordan Peele doing it.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I like it. If it was like somebody random, I wouldn't care about it. Honestly, like it'd just be honored to win. Yeah. Now Jordan Peele's a part of it. He's gonna be like every episode. Like now I have to watch it now.
Yeah.
And I never even seen none of the other Twilight Zone episodes. I've probably seen like 1 or 2 of them. That's
It's on Hulu and Netflix.
It just looks boring.
It's not boring.
It's just the black and white, man. Like I like watching some black and white stuff, but it's like if it's not on what's that show? Damn, Beaver or something, Eager Beaver or something like that.
Leave It to Beaver.
Yes,
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a shitty show.
That show was amazing.
Piece of shit.
I love watching that shit like on Saturday mornings and shit with some cereal. Whoo! That shit used to be fire, bro. Or watching shit late at night, like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're crazy.
Leave It to Beaver, bro. Classic. It's a great show. What's the next one? Vice.
Man, okay. So first of all, can we talk about the name of the movie?
Why do you keep talking about
It's just
this?
genius.
It's just vice president.
No, but like it
Or
works
vice.
in both ways.
Yeah,
Like it works like he's a fucking like
no one cares.
piece of shit. I just love it. I love it so much. Also, Christian Bale. I literally couldn't tell. Christian
I
Bale.
told you at the beginning of the trailer.
I know, but I forgot, and then I like realized it. Dude, shit is crazy.
Christian Bale is always a phenomenal actor.
He just puts himself completely in the roles. And
I fuck with it.
It's something I don't see much.
That's why I fuck with him. Oh yeah, and the guy Sam Rockwell looked just like George Bush.
Yeah, it sounds like him too.
Yeah, man, this movie's gonna be pretty good. Steve Carell though.
Ah, gosh.
Steve Carell though.
Amy Adams.
Steve Carell's been on his shit lately. I'm sorry, but he's like really trying to be like, I'm an actor. Like treat me as one. Like he's done with that comedy shit, bro. I swear.
He is.
I think Office was a good transition for him though. His earlier career stuff was like all right, but like The Office really just like solidified him as like, because he did like some comedy in it, but he also did like a lot of like emotional stuff in it, and it was really good.
That's true.
What's the next movie? Rocket Man teaser trailer.
So explain that concept to me again. That it's like a.
It's like a fantasy. He's like they're pitching it like as a fantasy biopic where like, I guess they're going to like enhance some of the scenes, like not in reality, but like I guess his take on it, what he saw or what like how he felt or whatever. I don't know. They haven't really explained it. So I guess hopefully a full trailer explaining it or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I hope too. But it looked really good, and Taron Egerton really looks good in that role. Like he looks
just like Elton John. It's weird. And the song, the way it was coming in, dun 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 dun. That shit was hard. Oh man, that song was good. I watched.
And you like Elton John as an artist?
Yeah,
he's
I
like
love
one of
Elton
your favorite
John.
artists. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I think
Elton John's like a really solid artist.
Agreed. Oh yeah, and can we talk about like these random 2 movies trailer that we saw that we just weren't expecting to be that good?
Which one?
At Eternity's Gate with Vincent.
We gotta talk about the meal first.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so Clint Eastwood, his song, I guess is what movie industry thing he has. I don't know, he has like
Production company.
Yeah, it's like some kind of company where he just does Clint Eastwood films or whatever.
Yeah.
So he has a new movie. I'm like, all right. He looks super old. Like, what is like 80 something, almost 90.
Dead.
Like he's old. I didn't know he was that old now. But like, it's like he's like a drug mule for like a cartel, I guess, and he like needs money for his family. I don't know. But then it's like Lawrence Fishburne's in it, and then like Bradley Cooper and like Michael Pena. And it's like, I don't know. It gave me chill. It was probably like top 5 best trailer I've seen like in years. Like it gave me goosebumps. Like I need to watch that movie like now. Like I need to watch that movie now. I need to get popcorn, drinks, and go to the movie theater right now and watch that movie.
Cut to a couple of months from now.
That's what I'm saying, man. I need to see that shit so damn bad. Talk about what's the other movie?
Oh, at Eternity's Gate, Vincent Van Gogh, and it's played by Willem Dafoe, which just blew me out of the water.
Looks just like him, though.
He really does. It's pretty perfect.
You know, Isaac in it too.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's supposed.
And Mads Mikkelsen. Oh, he's some other painter.
Is he Michelangelo?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
He's somebody I think I might know. I don't know.
Someone famous, at the very least.
And Mads Mikkelsen.
Who does he play? Who does he?
Like a priest, I guess.
Yeah, just some priest. I guess. Oh yeah, because it's like the town hated him.
Yeah.
So like, I guess he's like the spokesperson for the town.
It looks like really good. Like it gave me chills and everything. Like,
and the shots really look cool looking.
Willem Dafoe, man, these older actors are like really like coming to prove stuff now. Like
you're right.
Like young people were pretty good, but like I don't know, like all our favorite people like Denzel, everybody's like still acting strong as possible.
They gotta hold up against all these other kids.
But it's crazy though, like they're like really old now. Like, we about to basically see like a Step Brothers like 2 as Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, that's right.
Watson.
That's right. It's them.
And they actually do British accents and stuff. This movie's gonna be hilarious. That movie's gonna be hilarious too.
That's crazy.
Anything else you want to talk about?
What we have coming up?
Yeah. What do we got coming up?
More videos.
Yeah, hopefully. If this video is not that bad, we may put this video up that we were like. If you listen to the podcast, we were filming it the whole time, but we'll see if we release it or not. If it's good enough, you know. So.
Right.
But yeah, we should do more videos. Probably more like analyzing like stuff, you know, essays and stuff. Put like some animations and stuff. You know, like try to start playing around with doing videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And then what else we got going on?
We're gonna start having our Instagram be more poppin'. Cause that's how I talk.
Oh, that's not how you talk. But I'd be like 16 years old.
I definitely didn't talk like that when I was 16. Just like I do now. It's not any different.
That's disgusting. But yeah. What were you saying?
Instagram.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start taking more pictures of like who we have on the podcast and like when we're in the studio or whatever, just so y'all can get more feel of what we're doing and like just be more interactive.
More behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. And then oh yeah, I have a mixtape coming up November 30th, so check out for that. Hopefully I'll drop a song a few days or maybe a week or two before the actual release. So check out for that. Probably will post some stuff on Instagram, probably some on the Twitter and stuff like that. So just follow us on Twitter and also our Instagram and our website, which is Not Enough Media. And it's like that on all platforms. So
yep.
It's Not Enough Media on any of our social medias. I think we're probably gonna create a Facebook page probably soon.
Well, no, we have a Facebook page.
Oh yeah, it's probably Not Enough Media also.
It is.
Yep. So Not Enough Media on pretty much every platform. Even SoundCloud, we still post stuff on SoundCloud. So.
We're not. Nope.
So anything else?
Stay tuned. When's our next episode gonna be? After this.
We're trying to push stuff from Killer Noise is usually on Fridays or Sundays, and then this episode should be either Monday or Wednesday. Also, birthday this weekend, but we should say that at the beginning of the episode.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we'll probably have like another episode, just like our birthdays are in the same week, so we'll probably have like an episode Wednesday, probably talking about our birthday and stuff like that, and what we just did over the weekend and stuff like that. We're also going to a play tomorrow and the fair, so we'll probably talk about that also.
We should talk about both of those on our birthday episode.
Yeah.
Just combine those.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna see a movie. I don't know what movie we're gonna see. Maybe you might get a review from Venom or the Hotel El Royale thing with like everybody in it.
Yeah.
So either one of those or something like that. So anything else?
No.
All right, I've been Trajan.
I have been Brandon, and this has been
Not Enough Podcast. What was the slogan we said?
Don't record on a full stomach.
Oh yeah, don't record on a full stomach.
Because you can never get enough.